Hey there, everyone. It's a special YouTube and morning edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. Wanted to do a quick update this morning because we are expecting some interesting weather here over the next 24 hours. So let's talk about where we stand now as of about 10:45 this morning. Radar very quiet across the Buckeye State, heading into Pennsylvania as well. Not much going on at all as of about 10:45. We do have some rain up in Michigan, but that particular cluster of storms is not coming our way. And I mentioned the sunshine. Let me pan up here. Here's the visible satellite picture. We've got some clouds up near Cleveland and over towards Ashtabula, but even those will clear out as we head through the next several hours. And generally around Youngstown, we've got a fair amount of sunshine, so that's an important ingredient for severe weather. The more sun we get, the warmer it's going to get, the more unstable the atmosphere is going to get, and the better chance we have of getting some storms later on today. The Storm Prediction Center is an entity out in Norman, Oklahoma. This is a government agency that they issued the outlooks, the severe weather outlooks, when you hear us talk about a slight risk for severe weather. They're also the ones who issue tornado and severe thunderstorm watches, and we do expect some watches to be issued later on today. Well, the Storm Prediction Center has the entire area in the slight risk area for today. That's the area highlighted in yellow here. Then we break it down into percentages. And what these percentages mean is, for instance, on this map, there's a 2% chance of seeing a tornado within 25 miles of your location. So that's what that percentage means. 2% chance that there will be a tornado within a radius of 25 miles of where you live. So tornado chances, not very high today. I don't think that's the main risk at all. But take a look at this map. This is the wind risk map. And notice a lot of the area in a 30% chance of seeing a damaging wind gust within 25 miles of your location. When we talk about severe weather, in order for a thunderstorm to officially be severe, it needs to have wind gusts in excess of 58 miles per hour. That's the exact criteria. There's a 30% chance of that happening within 25 miles of your location today. And the hail probabilities are about the same, 30%. I do think at the end of the day, wind is probably a somewhat greater risk than hail out of this, but this is what the Storm Prediction Center has out as far as risk outlooks for today. So nothing going on right now is about 10:45. What's going to happen in the future? Let's take a look at some computer models. This is what we rely on in part to make our forecasts. These models are never exactly right, and sometimes they have some serious flaws, but they're a great guide as to what may happen as we go through time. This is a high-resolution computer model that will take us out through this afternoon. We're going to start this loop at, let's see here, this would be early in the afternoon today. So we'll put this in motion, and here we go into the afternoon. There could be a little skinny line of showers that form in central Ohio, maybe some thunder with that. This would be early to mid-afternoon today. Now, this model doesn't do a whole lot with this line. Notice it doesn't really blow up into something really bright and colorful on this map. So while that could bring some showers, some thunderstorms to parts of the area, severe weather with that doesn't look all that likely according to this particular model. As we head towards evening, though, here we go at 8 o'clock this evening. Notice activity becoming a little more widespread or common central Ohio down towards the Ohio River. And that will, let me pan back down here. That will continue, I think, into this evening. That said, the model doesn't show really nasty weather here, the way I'm interpreting this model. It shows some showers and storms, but this doesn't strike me as a big severe weather outbreak according to this computer model, and actually most of the activity looks to happen later this evening. We're talking about after 7 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock, and that may do us some favors. Of course, storms tend to feed off the hottest part of the day, and as temperatures begin to cool some, as the sun goes down in the evening, that robs the storms of a little bit of their fuel. Not to say we can't have severe weather during the night. It, of course, happens all the time, but it's certainly more common during the hottest part of the day. So if most of our storms occur this evening, the chances of severe weather do decrease somewhat. So that's one computer model. Here's another model, kind of a similar thing, but we've got a zoomed out view here showing the entire Northeast. Let's put this in motion starting at noon today. Here we go, noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Notice not much going on at all, northeast Ohio into western Pennsylvania. Here we are at 4 o'clock with some activity trying to get going, especially, say, south of Route 30 down into southeast Ohio and into West Virginia. So that's a mid-afternoon. Here we go, heading towards 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Real scattered thunderstorms, and they don't look all that bad on this model. So we go towards sundown. Here we are at 7 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. Now, this is when things begin to show a little more organization on this model. Notice we've got a pretty good cluster of storms in through here, but this is this evening at about 9 o'clock. It's after sunset, so, pretty late in the day today. And then we head into the evening and the overnight with a scattering of showers and storms. And, this doesn't look like a classic severe weather outbreak to me. Not to say we're not going to have severe weather, and we'll be keeping our forecast updated all day. I'm just not quite sure that the ingredients are going to come together just right for us. We'll be, of course, updating you on 21 News at midday today, and I'll be on at 6 and 11 this evening, and we'll keep Facebook and Twitter updated with the very latest. Thanks for watching this special morning edition of Weather for Weather Geeks.